Well, good morning, everybody. It is the morning of day 22. I woke up about 4:30, and I'll be taking off here about an hour. Today's gonna be an interesting day. It's an 80-mile route. I am going to be on the Natchez Trace Parkway, which has a ton of history. So the Natchez Trace Parkway is a 444-mile scenic route that runs from Nashville, Tennessee to Natchez, Mississippi. And the history is such that, well, first it was a Native American trail, but as the European settlers came, the people from the Ohio River Valley would load up their boats, and they would take their crops via the Ohio River and Mississippi River all the way down to Louisiana to sell them. Well, as you can imagine, once they got the crops down there, they couldn't take the boats back because of the current. It was too strong to take back. So they would sell their boats as lumber, and then they would walk back to the Ohio River Valley via this trail, which is now known as the Natchez Trace Parkway. So there's tons of history here, and that history has been preserved in many ways down the roadways. It's a very well-shaded area, so while it's going to be hot today, I should be in the shade most of the day. So I'm excited about taking this road, see what it's like, to see the history behind it and all that. So again, 80 miles, hope to be done by noon. We'll see how that goes, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
There we go.
Are we on now?
Wow, now.
I'm the technology person that you are.
Yeah.
So we are on the Natchez Trace Parkway. I explained it a little bit earlier in the early segment. Great road. Shade everywhere. No traffic. It's just a beautiful road. Wonderfully paved. So it's been a great ride. I only got 24 miles to go. What time is it?
9:24.
9:24. I had 24 miles to go. I'll be done by noon. Going great speed. I did see something today I haven't seen in 3 days. Saw a hill. Haven't seen a hill in 3 days. It was a beautiful sight. I had a few of them, but nothing significant. So
The road I drove down, there were significant hills.
we came down 61.
I know, which would not be a good road to bike on.
So
And that's the
this
trail.
is an old Native American trail that the pioneers ended up using, like I said in the earlier segment. They just made it into a roadway. We're going to finish up lunch.
Well,
What?
breakfast, brunch, whatever this is, at 9:30 in the
I
morning.
mean, it's lunch. I mean, I went to sleep at 8:30 last night. Woke up at 4:30. That's what I've been doing the last 4 days or something. Good thing, because it's not real super hot yet.
No, there was heat advisory in Vicksburg for the day.
Yeah, well, Vicksburg's in my past.
Yes.
I don't have to visit Vicksburg ever again.
No.
No, I don't need to go there for reasons I'm not going to put on camera. Or should I? No. All right, later.
Hello, everybody. It is the end of day 22
of biking
of biking. Yes.
and the excursion of lunch.
I don't know what was more difficult, riding 84 miles or getting lunch.
I think getting our lunch today.
Have you ever wondered if people just don't like you? We've had a bad run of service at restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back 5 times.
Yeah.
I got a drink at Starbucks that made me feel sick. I shouldn't say it on. Should I say it on camera? I guess it doesn't matter.
You did. I think it was probably just too rich for you.
I got a drink at a coffee shop that didn't make me feel very good. I don't know if it was the drink or not.
I think it was just too rich for your system.
Then we go
right
to
now.
another restaurant, which I'm not going to name, and the server didn't know what she was doing.
Oh, she took forever.
Oh
Everything.
my gosh, she took forever.
And then didn't bring
Then
stuff.
overcharged us.
And then the
Whatever.
bread was the muffin was hard.
That was
it
a
was just
rock.
yes, yeah, it was
And
bad.
then we went out to lunch today, and dinner got served. We sat there for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Servers were scurrying around all the tables. We didn't get served.
right.
So we got up and left out. We walked out. 15 minutes is that's my cutoff.
And there were like 4 of them sitting at the front door.
And if I'm at a semi expensive place,
I mean, it was going to be $20 a person for lunch.
I understand, and that's
Yeah,
fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
But I shouldn't have to ask for a server if it's going to
No.
be a fancier place like that.
right. Yes,
So we walk out. Then we go to the next place.
which was really cool.
It was really neat. It was
Yeah.
a bank they made into a restaurant.
Awesome.
Yep. Shout
Yeah.
out to what's the name of it?
Frank's on Main.
Frank's on Main and Natchez, Mississippi.
Beautiful place. Had
Really
like
cool place.
4.9 rating.
And we ordered our food, and we waited, 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 and we waited.
20 minutes.
Finally, they came out and said they burnt my food.
And they had no more chicken left.
And I ordered the chicken sandwich. They burnt the chicken, had no chicken left. They were very embarrassed.
There were only 4 entrees on the menu.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
to their credit, they made it right.
Yep.
That's why I'm shouting out, giving them a shout out.
The owner came over
They
and
felt-
said, "We will take care
They
of it."
felt very bad about it, and so they
Mhm.
made it right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and those burgers were good.
they were really good.
They were really good. Mhm.
So lunch aside, they went great. Got up at I left at 5:19. As you saw in my earlier segment, I went down what was called Natchez Trace Parkway. Perfect.
Mhm.
The 84 miles I rode, I think 70 miles of it was Parkway,
Mhm.
and it was just great. The heat never got to me. It was shade all the way. Yeah, so it went really well.
And you pulled into the hotel at noon.
It was at noon, yeah.
Yeah.
I did 84 miles in 6.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be like a record for me.
Yeah, stopped for lunch. Well,
Yeah. I mean, that's even
brunch,
counting
morning
the stop.
morning stop.
That's even counting the
Morning
stops.
stop with a sandwich. Yeah.
But now, man, it's stinking hot right now. I'm so
Mhm.
glad I got done early. Getting up early is the key. That's the key. So I'm going to do it again tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going from Natchez to New Roads,
New roads.
Louisiana.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's the city. It's the stop before we get to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a high of 96.
Hmm.
I'm getting up at 4:30 again. I'm out of here
Yeah.
as soon as the light hits the horizon. I'm out.
Charge your
Just got to
headlight.
figure out which route I'm taking. Yeah, I got to charge my headlight. Don't ride in the dark, kids, on your bicycle when your headlight doesn't work. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do what I do. All right. Just letting you know that.
Mhm.
That's going to be an 89-mile ride. I think it's my longest left. After that, I think it's 70 and less.
Mhm.
I mean, this is day 22, so we got 23, 24, 25, and 26. Only got 4 more days of bike. Look at that tan line.
Yeah.
4 more days of biking. That's brutal. The things are going well.
Got some Southern hospitality. Went shopping in the little historic downtown of Natchez, and people were very nice and pleasant and welcoming. They're used to.
Yeah.
They have riverboat
I
cruises.
don't know
that
if we're
come
just
in.
kind of stuck up or what it is, but the last few towns,
No,
just not friendly people.
no.
I don't
I
understand.
think they might be depressed people. Just
I don't know.
it's lower. Just the area was not.
The area itself was depressed.
Yes. Yeah. Mhm.
Just I don't know.
rundown buildings.
I'm trying to figure out if it's me or if it's them.
I think it's rundown buildings. I mean, yeah.
Rundown buildings don't make grumpy people.
Well, no, I didn't say they were grumpy, but yeah.
Just,
Okay, we digress.
we're done. Yeah, we're digressed. We're done.
Yeah.
This video is 1 minute and 2 seconds long.
Okay.
Are we done?
Are you ready for the next segment?
Yeah, it's going to be a short one, but let's do it.
Casualties on the trace.
Casualties on the trace. She's been waiting all day to say that. She's been waiting. All right, onward we go.
Well, hello again, everybody. It is time. It is time for the world-renowned, nationally syndicated, locally revered, what was that dead thing? Rich has his helmet on today to remind all the kids out there, road safety is important. And yes, do what Mitch says. Don't do what I do. Tell my kids all the time. Do as I say, not as I do. Because today I wasn't very safe. Went out this morning, my headlight didn't work. I said, gotta go. So, turned out okay. Today, short list. And some of you are going to be surprised, but there really isn't a need to be surprised. Today I found a coon. Today I found a frog, a snake, and an armadillo. That's it. 4. A coon, a snake, a frog, an armadillo. No birds. I think, I have to look, but I think the coons overtook the birds now. I'm not sure. But I'll put the totals over here by Mitch, and we'll see. Now, some of you might be surprised because, as I said earlier, I took the Natchez Trace Parkway, which is basically, it's a scenic byway. It spans 444 miles. You would think there's wildlife all over the place, and there is. Rumor has it there's more wildlife along Natchez Parkway than many other places. So you're wondering, well, what's up with only 4? How do I only see 4 fatalities on a 70-mile stretch? Well, it's very simple. So for those of you who are not aware, let me educate you a little bit on the history of the Natchez Trace Parkway. A long time ago, before even the European settlers came, the Native Americans used that, this is true actually, used that, what is now the road, as a trail. It's one of their many trails they use quite a bit. But as you know, the Native Americans, they have a relationship with the land, and wildlife is part of the land. So there was an agreement made long before the European settlers came between the Native American and the wildlife. And it was very simple. It's a very simple agreement. You stay off our trail, we'll stay off your trail. And it worked for them. There were no in-depth negotiations. There was no written contracts, not like us Europeans have to make. No lawyers were involved. It was just a simple agreement. And so long before it got settled by the white man, there was an agreement. And the wildlife were educated long before the Federation for Road Safety was developed in the mid-1950s. And so the wildlife was conditioned. They respected Native American. The Native American respected the wildlife. And they stayed out of each other's way. So fast forward 200, 300, 400 years, however long, and it makes sense. The wildlife is still conditioned to stay off of that trail. It's just the way it's always been. So that's the reason for the very low fatality rate on the Natchez Trace Parkway. My wife Kim made me realize something that I not really mentioned yet. So on a different topic, I want to give a shout out to the turkeys out there. If you're a turkey, you know that I'm talking to you, because turkeys are notoriously safe on the roadways. Right, Kim?
Yes.
Yes. Kim saw a bunch of turkeys today, and as she was driving her car, she was a little worried about road safety. But she noticed that one turkey called to all the other turkeys, and guess what all the turkeys did? What did they do, Kim?
They removed themselves from the road and even close to the road.
They removed themselves from the road and even close to the road.
Yes. They were all about road safety.
They were all about road safety, and it's a lesson that we can all take, right, Mitch? It's a lesson we can all take on what happens when you see a car approaching. Not only do you want to be aware of road safety conditions, but you want to make sure the people around you are safe as well. So the next time you see a car coming next to a road, make sure you yell at all your friends. Be a turkey. Yell at all your friends to get out of the way. Everyone will be safer in the end. So good job, turkeys. By the way, as I was riding along the trace today, I frightened a turkey that was, well, it was a big bird that was in the tree and it flew off very noisily. And I thought it was a hawk or something. No, it was a turkey. And he flew way ahead of me. So I'm thinking he was probably going up ahead to warn his friends about the dangers that were coming down the road. Most notably me, because I was cooking the day, man. I was flying. I went 84 miles in 6.5 hours.
Wow.
I was averaging, at one point, I was averaging over 15 mile an hour, because I took breaks. So I had to be averaging over 15 mile an hour while I was riding, right?
Sure.
I do the math on that. Ooh, deep mathematical problem. So there you have it, folks. Good on nachos. Good on turkeys. Mitch, will you wear a helmet today? And you kids out there, remember, if you ever find yourself in a situation on the roadway where you get a little nervous, not sure what to do, remember, be a turkey. That's all. Talk to you later. Oh, I almost forgot. Mitch whispered it in my ear. Most important statistic of the day is what, everybody? 0 bicyclists, 0 river otters. And as a bonus, 0 turkeys. All right. Later.